I'd like to apologize ahead of time for posting yet another video that's not siren related. I hopefully will get a chance to get to that soon. But anyway, I like to watch random videos on YouTube for the most part. You name it, I'll watch it. Just about anything from LPs, Let's Plays of video games, to stuff regarding computers, to mechanical stuff like washing machines. Well, something that seems common with a lot of the videos regarding stuff like appliances, stuff like this, a common thought is that they don't make them like they used to. Well, I agree with that sentiment. This here is a Hotpoint washing machine, and it's kind of dirty, I know. I'm in the basement. The basement's not the cleanest place in the world. But anyway, I got this just this year. Now, Hotpoint is made by GE. And in fact, if kind of, let's see here. See, it says right there. It says GE. All right, this is a basic model. Probably not the absolute most basic model they have, but just one step above it, I'd say. It replaced an old Kenmore 80 series from about 1990 or so that I had, which, to be honest, I wish I could have gotten it fixed rather than replace it, but I didn't know anything back then. Well, anyway, I've been using it for several months. It does get the laundry clean. It does what it's supposed to, for the most part. But it has one little problem here. See, right now, this knob is set on warm wash. So we'll leave it on there right now. And we'll set this over here to fill up. So now it's filling. See, now, first off, this washer is literally right next to the water heater here. Okay, now it's filling. If I touch it, it feels warm, just like it should. In fact, there. That's the temperature of the water right now on warm. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, what I'm going to do, bear with me for a moment. Okay, I just switched over to hot. Now, this water heater is set on 120 degrees. And I'm going to do the same thing with the thermometer again. 95. There's still cold water being let through. Now, just to prove it, here, let's go over here. They got a little laundry sink here, and I'll turn on the hot water. And that's the water pump, don't mind that. Give it a few seconds for the hot water to make it over here. We're only 10 feet away from the water heater. And I'll do this again. 113. Straight hot water from this tap, 113 degrees. Go back over here. And what's supposed to be straight hot water from here, 95 degrees. So, now, let's do this. Here's the real test. This is staying on hot, and here are the spigots. This is hot. Let's turn that off. There, it's off. Yet there's still water flowing. And that is very cold water. In fact, let's see, 61. Actually, it's gotten a little bit colder even. 60. So yeah, there's this brand new washer, not even a few months old. already has some sort of a problem. And actually, I don't recall if I mentioned this or not, it's had this problem ever since I got it. But, see, I'm on unlimited income. I got a limited budget. So I've just never really taken the opportunity to get it repaired, because when it's on warm, it works perfectly fine, and that's what I leave it on most of the time. But, yeah, I agree with the sentiment that they just don't make things the way they used to. And as much as people seem to rage on Kenmore in some of the videos I've seen, yeah, and I agree, their newer stuff probably isn't very good either, but that older 80 series I had, 20 years old, I wish I could have that back. See, something else here. That is a plastic tub. That is plastic. The Kenmore was metal. Also, excuse my lens cap. I'm going to turn this off. The Kenmore simply had more features. It had more temperature selections. It had more wash modes. It had more. Probably the only advantage this one has is that it's not as noisy when it's agitating. But who cares? It's in the basement. No one lives down here. This is an unfinished basement. No one is down here to hear the noise. And besides, that water pump and the furnace is even noisier than the old washer was. So who cares if it's quiet or not? I want... And forgive my ranting, forgive my rambling, but yes, they don't make stuff the way they used to. I wish I could have my old washer back. And stop making cheap stuff in China, please. Alright, that's all. Now I gotta actually do some laundry.